Thank you so much, Alexis and C, for introducing and making this possible. The image that comes to my mind is a flower. So if this is the middle of the flower, then like there are leaves or petals. So here we are, we meet in this circle, and then we go out on a journey. I'm thinking about Barb because she's driving an RV all around the country. So she goes away on a little journey, but she always comes back to the circle, wherever she is, wherever she can find Wi-Fi. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is, maybe the connection is not so good, but it's a fun way. We take journeys and then we come back. We go out for journeys, for adventures, and then we come back. Same as a practice. I practice, I try things, and then I come back. Same thing with the mat. I simplify things on the mat, and then I go out in the world, try it, and then I come back to the mat. And being able to do that together with a community like this, with like-minded people who are willing and interested in doing this kind of work, that's a blessing. Okay, today we're working, it's a balancing day. So we're going to work with all the 5 elements. As you know, I designed the classes around the elements. That gives me some kind of structure to hold on to: earth, water, fire, air, and space. And today we're going to balance all 5. So there's not going to be a journey. Instead, it's going to be a very I've only created a small, very short sentence, each, like 5 sentences for each element. So we do the body scan and all that stuff. And then when we come to the journey part, I'm going to read that short sentence 3 times. And then I'm going to be quiet for up to a minute. A minute is a pretty long time. So, and maybe you're not used to this, so I'm not gone, I'm just quiet for a minute. And the idea is to give your consciousness a chance to travel and create your own story, or your own, whatever your mind wants to do. So it's going to be different than what we've done in the past. So yeah, I'll be quiet for 1 minute at a time and see how that works. And the mantra that I am choosing to work with today is: I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. I can feel, or if I pay attention to myself, I can notice which element is like, if it's too much of one element. If it's too much fire, for instance, that's easy, right? Too much fire. Maybe I'm angry, then it's too much fire. If I'm very, if I'm heavy, or if I don't feel like doing anything, if I feel tired, maybe it's too much earth. If I'm just floating around, being completely unfocused, maybe it's too much space. There's not one element that is better than the others. All elements are needed. Just like in our personality, we have different, all our skills and strengths and characteristics are needed as long as they are in balance. Okay. Let's start with a physical practice, so the body gets into, or gets ready for the meditation. So we want to move the body a little bit before we get into the meditation. Usually that allows the meditation to work better. So taking your seat, that's the most important thing. Deciding, making the choice that I'm going to do this practice whether I like it or not. I don't have to do it whether I'm going to have a good practice or a bad practice. There is no such thing. There's just practice. We're not looking for a certain emotion. We don't want to feel a certain way. We mainly want to be curious and see what happens. So taking your seat. And then checking in with earth by moving your feet up and down, heels, toes, reminding yourself of the connection to earth. We are here on earth for a reason. I'm not really sure why. And that's the fun part. That's the game. What am I here to do? And then if you'd like, you can just let your feet rest on earth, bring your awareness up to the crown of the head, and remind yourself of the connection to the universe, suspended from universe. Maybe imagining how you're suspended from the universe to the crown of the head. Yielding into earth, suspended from the universe. You can keep your eyes open or closed. And maybe checking in with your breathing. What kind of breathing are you using this morning? And then slowly bringing your awareness to your individual power, solar plexus, your individual power. And just imagine what would happen if Earth and the universe and your individual power were to align, completely align and work as a team. What would that bring? And then shifting your awareness down a little bit, down towards your navel, a little bit lower, just like an inch below the navel, pit of the belly, second chakra, water element. And then bringing your awareness back up through solar plexus, up to the heart region, fourth chakra, air element. Lungs, air, lungs, heart. Color is green. And then if you'd like, you can bring your hands to your knees and then start to move the spine in the cat-cow motion. Waking up the spine. Maybe thinking about the core. So there's like the core of you is like the tailbone, the sacrum, and the spine. So there's three parts to that core. Tailbone is one part, the sacrum, that big bony part that's in between your pelvic halves, and then the spine. And notice how those three parts work together when you move your body in a cat-cow movement. Inhaling into a back bend, exhaling, rounding. Inhale into a back bend, exhale and round. And then coming back to stillness, bring your awareness to your two sitting bones. Really notice how the two sitting bones are grounded into the chair. And then if you'd like, you can slowly shift your weight from one side to the other. Notice how one part of your body gets heavy and stable as the other one is light. And then the opposite part of your body gets heavy and stable, allowing the other side to be light. So working as a team, doing two different things to create a whole. And then if you'd like, you could start making circles. Water element, the color is orange. Maybe go one direction and then the other. Or maybe moving in a completely different way. Maybe you want to create eights. Or completely, maybe you can move diagonal. So we all move in our own unique way. We're all a small piece of a big puzzle, and everyone is needed. You can't like finish a puzzle without all the pieces. Even people we don't like or we don't agree with, they're also part of the puzzle. And then coming back to stillness. Bring your feet together, Tadasana feet, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And then lifting one knee, creating circles, opening up that hip joint. You can go one way and then the other is still water element, color is orange. And then finding pigeon, seated pigeon. Still water. And then slide the knees together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and turn away, twist away from that knee, moving up towards fire. Color is yellow. Can you, in this gentle twist, can you still notice how the sitting bones are connected to the chair? Is one higher than the other? Just notice, don't judge. And then inhale, arms up. And then my right leg is on top. So I'm going to just bend my right elbow and hold on to that elbow. Moving up towards air element, lungs and heart, shoulders. Color is green. Maybe bringing that other arm around your lower back towards Gomukhasana arms. Maybe connecting the fingers if that is available to you. Stay where you are and notice your breathing. What happens if you deepen your breathing? Filling up the lungs. And then whenever you're ready, releasing, coming back to Tadasana feet. And then trying the other side, lifting that left knee up, creating circles, one way, the other way, water, orange. The sense is, wait a second. Taste. Seated pigeon, still in water. When we first are born, earth, smell is important. We smell our mom. And then we crawl up the belly. And the second sense, we taste, feeding, getting food for the first time outside of mom. And then I look up at my mother, sight, third. Okay, sliding the knees together, inhale, arms up, exhale, turn away from that knee in towards fire element, yellow, solar plexus, your individual power. What does your skillful action look like? Everyone has, there's no competition. There's no competition because I have one job and you have a different job. We can't, it's like there's no competition. Stay in that twist. Notice how your breathing might be changing or not. What part of your body is moving as you're breathing? Inhale, arms up. My left leg is on top, so I'm going to bend my left arm. I'm holding on to that elbow. Moving up towards air, element, green, lungs and heart. And then maybe take the lower arm, wrap it around your lower back. If it's available to you, maybe hold on to your fingers. For me, this side is much tighter. If I was a good girl, I would spend much more time on this side. But of course, I like the other side more because that's easier for me. And if I practice the other side more and more and more, I'm going to just create more and more imbalance in my body. So here I have a choice. And then gently release the Gomukhasana. And then bringing the arms up in cactus, still staying in a fire element, gently twisting from side to side. Moving up a little bit higher, involving the shoulders more, air, swinging forwards, backwards. And then taking both arms up, creating big circles, a few times, big circles. And then eventually placing your hands in your back pockets. Bring the elbows together, pit of the belly goes in and up. Staying in a small back bend. Now, in this heart opening posture, if you'd like, you could bring your awareness back to your feet. Root chakra, color is red, moving my heels, my toes, reminding myself that even though my heart is opening up towards the world, I'm also connected to earth. If you'd like, you could take your hand and find the collarbones, and then in between the collarbones is the manubrium. When my shoulders are widening, I'm opening up the throat chakra, and I can speak my truth in a non-harmful way. And then if you'd like, you can follow the sternum down to finding the tip of the sternum. That's kind of delicate. The tip of the sternum is delicate. We don't want to mess with the tip. And then placing the hand back in your back pocket. And then walk your feet forward and gently release into a forward fold. Let the arms go down, drop your head, and just hang out there in a forward fold. Breathing into the back body. And then inhale and come back up. Stay there a few moments, get ready to stand up. Don't go too fast, don't do it yet. We want like all the blood and stuff to get balanced again. And then when you feel ready to stand up, yield into earth, move forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. Use the muscles in your legs and then come up to standing. Okay. Now, notice your 2 feet. And then if you'd like, start shifting the weight from one foot to the other. So one part of your body is stable and strong, allowing the other one to go light. And then they take turns. So then the other part of your body is stable and strong, allowing the opposite to be light. So they take turns. Both part of your body can do both jobs. And then maybe lifting that knee up towards your elbow. If you'd like, you can cross the midline. Or kick forward. You choose. And then coming back to a stable, balanced position. Now, just one breathing exercise, breathing through one side of the body. So let's start with the right side. Breathing up through your foot, leg, all the way up. Exhale down. If you like, you can close the left nostril when you focus on your right side. So a few times, directing the breath to the right side of your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then release. Maybe move a little bit. Shift your awareness to the left side of the body. If you'd like, you can close the right nostril if that's helpful to you. It's not necessary. And then imagine how you're inhaling through the left foot, left leg, all the way up to the left lung, left nostril. Exhale down. And then release. And then let's do 3 sound salutations, breathing up through the both feet, legs, both lungs, both nostrils. Okay, so inhale up through both legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up to standing. Exhale down the midline. You can even use your fingers to touch your forehead, nose, lips, chin, maybe the sternum. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. You can, if you want to, use your fingers to touch the midline. Like draw a line on your own body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline and just stay there in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. And then release. Okay, let's do a Sun A version using the chair. Okay, if you'd like, you can bring big toes to touch heels slightly apart if that feels comfortable to you, or you can keep the feet hip distance apart. You choose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale up and over. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Feel your strength here. Fingers are spread. And then if you'd like, you can use your feet to move back and forth from earth to space, earth to space, earth to universe. And then maybe bend knees and elbows. Keep on moving forward in towards a up dog. And then exhale into a down dog. Elbows and knees are helping moving fluidly. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump wide, jumping wide. I'm placing my feet outside the mat and then bending the knees, opening up the hips, water element. Coming to stillness, jump your feet together. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline to Anjali Mudra. Okay, let's do a Sun B version. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale up and over. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Slight bend in elbows and knees. And then use the crown of the head to reach forward into up dog. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, coming into down dog. Now, bring the left heel forward a little bit, and then lift the right knee up, stepping forward, finding the foundation for warrior one. Hips are facing forward. Gaze is forward, warrior one. Checking things out. Bring the hands back to the chair. Step back to a down dog. Now bring the right heel in slightly, and then step the left foot forward in between your hands, finding the or start building the foundation for warrior one on the other side. And how do you like to use your arms? Maybe you bring them out, up. Maybe you want to bring them to your elbows. Maybe you want to add some twisting. Your choice. What does your body need today? What does your piece of the puzzle look like? Bring the hands back to the chair, step back to down dog. Inhale, look forward, exhale, jump. Inhale to a flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale down the midline to Anjali Mudra. I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. Okay, let's do a step back. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Shift the weight to the left side of the body, right heel comes off the floor. Take a big step back, find the earth behind you. Warrior one. Use those arms, create a big circle, place your hands in your back pockets. Straighten that front knee. Hips are moving back, that left hip is moving back. Maneuvering is moving forward. Parsvottanasana. Place the hands on the chair. Move forward to warrior 3. Check that foot. You want the toes to point down. The heel is moving in one direction, the crown of the head in the opposite. Maybe you take one hand off the chair, maybe both. Bend knees and elbows and bring the feet together, coming back up to standing. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Shift your weight to the right side, left heel comes off the floor. Take a big step back, find the earth behind you with your toes and then your heel, warrior 1. Arms go up, create a big circle. Place the hands in your back pockets. Straighten that front knee. Right hip moves back. Manubri moves forward. Parsvottanasana. So I'm keeping my balance by moving in 2 directions. Hands go on the chair. I'm bending the front knee, moving into warrior 3, checking my toes are pointing down. Hips are leveled. And then maybe taking one hand off the chair, maybe the other. And then hands, bend your elbows, bend your knees, bring the feet back together and come back up to standing. Okay, inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Shift the weight to the right heel to the left, right heel comes off the floor. Take a big step back, open up the pelvic halves. Warrior 2. Maybe create some denting with the arms. Front arm goes up, holding on to that elbow. Maybe releasing the other arm for Gomukhasana arms. Release, moving to Ardha Chandrasana. So I'm moving forward into the chair, looking at the toes. The toes are pointing out to the side this time. And then feet back together, back up to standing. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Weight on your right side, left heel comes off the floor. Take a big step back, open up your pelvic halves. Warrior 2. Add some movement with the arms, and then the front arm goes up, holding on to the elbow. Maybe bringing the lower arm to the lower back. Maybe grasping the hands. Releasing the bind, moving forward to Ardha Chandrasana. Look at that back foot. Toes are pointing to the side. The outer hip is working. And then bringing the feet back together and come up to standing. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Okay, one last thing. Hands on the chair, bring the feet a little bit wider than your hips and then release the knees down. Hands make big circle, big circle, big circle. Place your hands in your back pockets and then guide the hips forward towards the chair as you're releasing back into a back bend. You can stay here, or if you want, you can place the hands on your heels. Come back up, hands on your chair, untuck the toes, and just come into child pose for a moment. And then we're going to move into the second part of the practice, the guided meditation. So you can use your elbows, tuck the toes, lean into the elbows and come up on your feet again. Bend the knees and come up to standing. And then finding a good place for you to practice the guided meditation. I like to do it laying down. It can be done seated too. And today, the mantra that I'm working with, and you are welcome to use the same, is I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. We're not going to do a journey. Instead, I'm reading one short sentence that's connected to each element, and then I will be quiet for up to 1 minute, allowing your consciousness to create your story. Okay, let's do this. Let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a sacred place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supported. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or an imaginary place. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this sacred place, sensing the comforting energy, supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Become aware of your upper body. Notice breath in your heart space. The easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now go inward, deep inside, and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is your heart's deepest longing? What does your heart desire? From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice your navel center. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your pelvis, hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, top of your feet, all 10 toes, soles of your feet, heels. Feel the calves, back of knees, hamstrings, lower back, and pelvis. Feel both legs, all parts together, all together as a whole. Bring awareness to your sitting bones. Notice your root in between the sitting bones. Lift your awareness to your lower belly, sacrum, mid-back, solar plexus, lower ribs, sense heart space, heart center, tip of sternum, notice your upper back, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, top of your hands, all 10 fingertips, palm of your hands. Sense both arms, all parts together, all together as a whole. Bring awareness to your throat center. Notice your collarbones. Top of your shoulder blades. Feel your neck. Back of your head. Crown of your head. Feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye. Notice the right side of your body. Now feel the left side of your body. Shift your awareness to your back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel your front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg together. Feel your whole body now, all parts together, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Now become aware of your natural breath as it flows through your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now notice breath in the right side of your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Become aware of breath in the left side of your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time, notice breath in both sides of your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. And this time, notice all 5 elements in you. Find the part of you that is earthly red. Notice the part of you that is watery orange. Feel the part of you that is yellow like fire. Notice the green part of air in you. Sense the blue, spacious part of you. Notice the rainbow of colors in you, all elements together, all together as a whole. Red roses in summer garden. Red roses in summer garden. Red roses in summer garden. Winter skating on frozen river. Winter skating on frozen river. Winter skating on frozen river. City of gems in radiant sunshine. City of gems in radiant sunshine. City of gems in radiant sunshine. Green kite plays in wind. Green kite plays in wind. Green kite plays in wind. Guidance from blue open sky. Guidance from blue open sky. Guidance from blue open sky. Float in perfect harmony. Float in perfect harmony. Float in perfect harmony. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your body, your physical body resting on earth. Before moving, just sense your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, a slow awakening. Deep breath into your belly and let it go. Slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take a full breath in. Let it go. Bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I rest in perfect harmony as all 5 elements are balanced within me. Gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Allow the eyes to slowly open. Raise your gaze. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.